good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So my name is Chelsea Warren. I work as an academic advisor here in the School of Public Health. And I looked at some notes from previous communications with advisors, and it looks like you are in the process of trying to make some decisions. And I was hoping I could help.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really just kind of at a loss right now. So in high school, I wanted to be a nurse. And that was like my life's dream, and I didn't get into the nursing program at UMass, so then I went into public health, and I'm realizing the classes I'm taking aren't what I'm interested in or passionate about. And through word of mouth, through someone else, I heard about speech pathology. And then I started researching that you guys offer a communication disorders class. And it's an intro class. So I'm thinking that gives me credits for public health. So I'd like to take that class to see if it's something I'm interested in, so I can maybe shift my scope of credits and degree to that. If I like it.
Yeah. It sounds like you're thinking about all the right things. So tell me more about, who did you hear about this course from?
It was actually one of my professors in another class.
Cool. And do you know, when you did your research on this major, what did you find interesting about it, or what did you learn about it?
I found that it's very diverse, which I get bored easily, so I think I would like that. I can work in a hospital, a school, a private practice. I would be working with a variety of people, and that's something that I'm interested in, and having different options in the future.
Yeah, and are those some of the same things that you were interested in when you thought about nursing in high school as a career? Are those some of the same things that you really found interesting?
And it lines up a lot, so I feel like it's something that is a similar path that would be good for me.
Yeah, that's great. So tell me a little bit more about where you see yourself going, when you see yourself like working, you graduate, you have your degree. What type of environment do you see yourself working in? Have you looked at?
I kind of see myself working in the schools. I love children, and I want to work with students with special needs, a variety of students with different disabilities, different age groups. And I think the school schedule would be nice for me too, because I like to have time to recuperate and take care of myself too.
That sounds really great. So I didn't forget about your first question. So we want to get back to this course. It sounds like this intro course in communication science disorders would be a really good fit for you, in terms of it gives you an opportunity to explore a new major without committing to it necessarily, right? So if this is something that will fulfill a gen ed or help you with that nursing major, I think it would be a good idea to find ways to fit that into your schedule for next semester.
Yeah.
Are you at the point now where you're comfortable continuing public health courses? Like, do you feel like you've got one foot in both, or are you at a point where?
Yeah, I'd be open to continuing public health and seeing where it goes. Because I'm not set on communication disorders until I explore that class.
Right.
And then at that point, I think I'll have a clearer idea of what I want to do.
Awesome. And how many courses do you generally take in a semester?
I don't have my sheet with me. I should know this, but
You're
I
organized.
don't know. Maybe
5?
5. Yeah.
Okay. And have you looked recently at your degree progress in public health? And seeing, like, mapping out kind of where you stand?
As far as credits go?
Yeah, just what requirements maybe you've completed.
I think I've completed like a third of them.
Okay.
So I still have a lot to go.
Yeah, well, and that's another big thing to think about, which this can probably be maybe appointment 1 of a few appointments, and maybe we could follow up in a few weeks because this is registration week. We could look at getting you into an open section of that intro course for that major. And maybe it would make sense for us to really map out, if you were to switch at this point, what that would look like in terms of your graduation goal.
Yeah.
Is it going to keep you on track? Does it mean you might have to take summer courses or find ways to accelerate? Does it mean another semester? Because, you know, the goal obviously is to graduate in something that you're excited about, that really, you know, you can find a career path, but we also want to make sure that it's fitting in within your timeline.
Right.
And, you know, finding ways to make that work. So maybe what we could do as next steps is today.
Works for me.
Yeah, and today let's get you registered for CSD 100. And because you're taking 5 courses, we could If you're not sure you want to move forward with public health, we could maybe look at finishing some gen eds that you still have left over, so that we could balance that out. And maybe taking another public health course would be good. And then we should follow up definitely. So there's a few things, items like homework for you, I guess.
Okay.
We'll get you registered so when you leave today, you're in your schedule.
Good.
And then maybe you could think about, it sounds like you've already done a ton of research on this field. And
Right.
this course is going to open up all those doors for you.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe exploring the Career Center on campus. Do you know where they're located?
I forget.
Okay. They're located in Goodell.
Goodell building.
400.
Oh yeah, I remember. My friend went there because she needed something. It's on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can give you a campus map today, or I can walk you over. We'll make sure that you get there. And it might be good to just kind of connect to, they have a lot of good resources on exploring like your strengths and your areas of interest. It kind of, you can compare both and decide, alongside with this course, whether or not that's a good fit for you.
Okay.
And then maybe we could check in at the midway point in the semester to see how things are going. And we could come up with a 4-year plan that would make sense for you.
That works for me.
Did you have any other things you wanted to talk about today?
No, I think you covered it. Thank you for your help. I feel a lot better now.
Of course. So expect an email from me. As a follow-up to this, I'll give you some of the resources that I talked about, right? So you'll have something to reference.
Okay.
And then any questions that you have at all as you move forward with the semester, just let me know. And we'll
I
go
will
from there.
email you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.